Well, in their last game against Minnesota, Indiana did not have a good showing for Grace Berger. She only had 4 points in that one.
3 goes down for Moore McNeil. And a 6-1 on the road this season. Again, that lone loss at Michigan State. Blocked from behind by Garzone. Mentioned their height. Shows defensively there. Then the lead feed up to Parrish for 2 more. Berger. Katie Gerald knows she can step out and knock that down. Offensive board for Parrish. Had it ripped away. Back on the Boilermakers. Aisha Petrie turns, stops, and pops. Most have them solidified in a tournament spot right now. Harper 3. That's a big one to go down.
From Indiana on the outside.
Speaking of taking things away, that was Chloe Moore McNeil's second steal of this opening quarter. Finds Parrish, open 3. Can't give that to her. Former Miss Indiana basketball, just like her head coach, Katie Gerald, is one of 10 in program history. Downhill, Ellis, that's what Katie Gerald wants to see, is her guards getting downhill. And she's on the floor, allows Ellis to play off the ball. Now you see Ellis with it, has to step back. That's a really tough shot. Doesn't matter for Abby Ellis.
Oh, wow.
This Purdue team responded well against Ohio State. They're doing it again today.
No doubt.
Harden's drive. Purdue has the lead.
It's too late to contest it in the mid-range.
Moore McNeil snaps what was a 9-0 run for Purdue. That's a big shot for Indiana. Parrish stays in. Garzone kicks it out. Moore McNeil looking for her third 3. Finds it.
She's just not going to be denied when she makes up her mind to attack and finish.
Scalia, triple try goes down. They go back to the double on Holmes. Garzone's tough drive. Got another bucket.
A lot of older players, so she's seasoned. Even though she's only a freshman here at Indiana, she's a seasoned vet when it comes to playing against tough competition.
That's an and 1 for Purdue. Moore McNeil takes the space that's given and turns it into 2.
Two and a half, 3 bodies in her space on every single catch below that mid-post area.
What a block from Berger at the opposite end. Terry Moore during her days, and she said her favorite quote was, when you're done learning, that's when you're done.
Yeah,
which is also your favorite. Terry Moore also told us, play our stingy defense, stay tight to their shooters. They're doing that early on. Holmes stepping out, boy, when she's doing that, it's pretty scary. Wins last week, kind of shaking up the standings. Indiana saying, we want to create some separation at the top. If they're going to do that, it'll come from Grace Berger and company.
Changed possession on the tip. That was the proper call as well.
Scalia jumped the passing lane and finished at the opposite end.
This as an X factor for the success of this Indiana ball club.
That's a good way to put it, an X factor. And as easy drive for Jayla Smith turns into 2.
4 teams in the top 10 and 6 teams in the top 25. She just had an incredible block on that possession. You have players like Caitlin Clark in the Big Ten as well. But there's another bucket.
Another block, though. You see why it's been so tough to shoot. Parrish wants another. Got it! I think she stared down the student section after that one, too.
And top 3 in the country.
Certainly on track to do that again today. Second effort from Petrie. Turns into a bucket.
That one away on the offensive boards.
Petrie just 3 of 10, by the way. Player averages 14 a game. They're able to get her going there. Terry, who got into foul trouble earlier, kicks it over to Smith and able to get that to go around and down.
That this Purdue team is playing with here in the second half. I mean, they were outscored 19-2 in that third quarter and have just stayed with it in this fourth quarter.
Love chatting with her. Drive from Scalia, blocked from behind by Smith, who's a young player that'll be playing for Katie Gerald over the next few years.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay.
We were late to the students who showed up at 2 a.m. Yeah.
No,
you're good.
Now, fun game, great environment though here at Purdue, Jason, and they were lined up since 4 a.m. to get in these doors here at Mackey Arena.